The realm of horror cinema has consistently served as a conduit for exploring the unsettling facets of the human condition, delving into the intricacies of morality, and venturing into the vast expanse of the unknown. These cinematic experiences captivate audiences by orchestrating a journey into the unsettling, the supernatural, and the profound psychological depths of fear. Certain horror films rely heavily on visceral displays of blood and gore, while others delve into the existential dread that arises from contemplating the very essence of human existence. Over the passage of years, the genre has undergone significant evolution, giving rise to unique narratives that challenge conventional notions of good and evil. The horror genre is remarkably expansive, encompassing a diverse range of subgenres, from classic monster movies to psychological thrillers, slasher films, and supernatural horror. Each subgenre possesses its own distinct method of delivering scares, yet what truly distinguishes a memorable horror film is its capacity to leave a lasting impression on its audience. The most effective horror movies transcend mere terrifying moments. They prompt viewers to engage in critical thinking, to question established norms, and, at times, even to develop a sense of sympathy for the very monsters they portray. One of the most compelling elements of horror cinema is its exploration of morality. Unlike traditional action films, where the lines between heroes and villains are clearly delineated, horror often blurs these distinctions. In many instances, the protagonist is not entirely virtuous, and the antagonist is not wholly malevolent. This intricate complexity adds significant depth to the narrative, enabling the audience to engage with the story on a more intellectual and introspective level. In numerous horror narratives, supernatural beings serve as the primary antagonists. Vampires, werewolves, ghosts, and demons have all been employed as metaphors for various aspects of human nature. 3 These creatures represent our deepest fears, our hidden desires, and our internal struggles. Some of the most compelling horror films grant these supernatural beings a voice, a backstory, and even a purpose that extends beyond the mere infliction of chaos. The concept of a demon seeking justice rather than destruction is a particularly intriguing one. Traditionally, demons are depicted as agents of evil, dedicated to spreading torment and misery. However, the question arises, what if a demon possessed a different objective? What if, instead of fulfilling their dark purpose, they chose to punish the wicked? This concept has been explored across various forms of media, including literature, television shows, and films. Stories centered on fallen angels and demons who question their roles have consistently captivated audiences. The notion of redemption, of a supernatural being striving to redefine their existence, is profoundly powerful. It challenges established religious and moral perspectives, compelling viewers to question their own beliefs about the nature of good and evil. When a creature of darkness turns against its own kind to fight for justice, it creates a compelling and thought-provoking narrative. One of the lesser-known films that delve into this idea is Dark Angel, The Ascent. This 1994 supernatural horror film, produced by Full Moon Features, offers a unique interpretation of the demon on Earth trope. Rather than portraying the demon as a malevolent force, it introduces a protagonist who challenges traditional expectations. Hell has long been depicted as a realm of eternal torment and unrelenting evil, but what if a demon sought justice rather than chaos? This is the premise of Dark Angel, The Ascent, a 1994 supernatural horror film from Full Moon Features. 4 A demon defies her infernal destiny, walks among humans, and targets the wicked. But is she truly a hero, or something far more dangerous? Let us delve into this often overlooked horror gem. The narrative centers on Veronica, a young demon who rebels against her father, Lucifer, and escapes from hell. Upon entering the mortal realm, she experiences human emotions, culture, and morality for the first time. However, instead of wreaking havoc, Veronica sets her sights on a different kind of punishment, one that targets the truly wicked among humans. As she navigates the streets, she encounters Dr. Max Barris, a kind-hearted physician who takes her in. As their bond deepens, Veronica's true nature is revealed. Can a demon truly experience love? And more importantly, can she be accepted in a world where she serves as both executioner and savior? Dark Angel, The Ascent, transcends the typical demon and gore fare. It is a story of justice, morality, and redemption. Veronica is not an agent of chaos. She targets the corrupt, the murderers, and those who exploit the vulnerable. In a twisted way, she embodies the very concept of divine retribution. Is she a demon, or a dark angel sent to cleanse the earth? Angela Featherstone delivers a surprisingly nuanced performance as Veronica. She embodies both childlike innocence and terrifying vengeance. Her chemistry with Max, portrayed by Daniel Markel, adds an unexpected romantic element to the story, one that questions the very nature of good and evil. Other characters, including the corrupt figure she hunts, serve as reflections of humanity's darkest sins. The film also adds thoughtful points about how society treats those that are seen as outside of the social norms. Fans of full moon features will recognize the hallmarks of the studio: low-budget effects, exaggerated performances, and a unique charm. Dark Angel, The Ascent, embraces these strengths, presenting a visually gothic and surreal take on the classic demon on Earth trope. The film's use of practical effects, eerie cinematography, and haunting score contribute to its distinctiveness among lesser-known horror titles. That unique look gives the movie much more texture than other similar films of its time period. Dark Angel, The Ascent, is an underrated horror film that seamlessly blends supernatural fantasy with vigilante justice. For those who appreciate gothic horror with a B-movie twist, this film is a worthwhile watch. The acting, story, and themes elevate it beyond a typical demon on Earth flick. It is thought-provoking, creepy, and surprisingly touching. Its presentation invites the audience to see different point of views. While the film has its flaws, such as budget limitations and occasional campy dialogue, it remains a hidden gem for horror enthusiasts. These small issues do not detract from the overall story being told, and in some cases adds to its charm. If you enjoy films that explore the gray areas of morality, justice, and the supernatural, Dark Angel, The Ascent deserves a place on your watch list. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe Veronica was truly a hero, or simply another form of evil? Subscribe for more horror reviews. And remember, sometimes, the monsters are the ones who protect us. Movies, like books and other art forms, can cause healthy debate between those that view them. Dark Angel, The Ascent, may not have achieved the mainstream recognition of other horror films, but it stands as a noteworthy entry in the supernatural horror subgenre. Its themes of justice, redemption, and moral ambiguity make it a compelling watch for those who appreciate horror stories with deeper philosophical undertones. Rather than relying solely on jump scares or gratuitous violence, the film crafts a narrative that encourages viewers to question their preconceived notions of good and evil. Many horror movie fans enjoy movies that make them question the reality that they are living in. One of the film's strengths lies in its ability to humanize its protagonist, despite her demonic origins. Veronica's journey from the depths of hell to the streets of the human world is more than a rebellion against her infernal heritage. It is a quest for identity. She grapples with understanding human emotions, love, compassion, and justice, in ways that render her character genuine and relatable. This transformation is made more poignant by her interactions with Max, who serves as both her guide and her moral compass in this unfamiliar world. The film is really about the growth of a soul. The relationship between Veronica and Max forms the emotional core of the film. While their romance may seem unconventional, it adds depth to the story and underscores the idea that morality is not always black and white. Max, a man of science and reason, finds himself drawn to this enigmatic woman who defies all logic. His acceptance of Veronica, despite her true nature, symbolizes the notion that true goodness is defined by one's actions, not one's origins. It is the actions a person takes that, in the end, shows their true nature. The antagonists in the film are not supernatural creatures or demonic entities, but rather corrupt humans who exploit and harm others. This choice reinforces the film's central theme, that true evil often resides within humanity itself. Veronica's method of delivering justice is brutal yet poetic, serving as a supernatural force that punishes those who evade traditional justice. In a way, she becomes a modern-day Avenger, challenging the concept of divine punishment by taking matters into her own hands. In the end, the viewer is left to decide what true evil is. Visually, Dark Angel, The Ascent, employs a Gothic aesthetic that enhances its eerie atmosphere. The use of shadowy cinematography, dimly lit streets, and haunting imagery creates an immersive world that feels both otherworldly and familiar. 5 The film's practical effects, while limited by budget constraints, effectively convey the supernatural elements without feeling overly exaggerated. A good horror movie will make you hold your breath. Despite its strengths, the film is not without its flaws. Some of the dialogue can feel overly dramatic, and certain scenes lean into the campiness often associated with B-movie horror. However, these aspects also contribute to the film's charm, making it an entertaining and thought-provoking watch rather than a forgettable horror flick. The movie shows that low budget does not mean low quality. The exploration of moral ambiguity within horror cinema, as exemplified by Dark Angel, The Ascent, underscores a crucial aspect of the genre's enduring appeal. Beyond the jump scares and visceral thrills, these narratives often serve as allegories for societal anxieties and ethical dilemmas. The film's protagonist, Veronica, embodies this complexity, challenging viewers to reconsider their preconceived notions of good and evil. Her journey is not merely a descent into the human world, but a profound exploration of identity and purpose. The film's exploration of justice, particularly vigilante justice, raises pertinent questions about the nature of retribution. In a world riddled with corruption and injustice, Veronica's actions, though brutal, serve as a form of divine intervention. This raises a moral quandary. Can evil be justified if it serves a greater good? The film does not provide easy answers, instead prompting viewers to engage in critical reflection. The very act of watching her causes the viewer to think about what they would do in similar circumstances. The dynamic between Veronica and Max adds a layer of emotional depth to the narrative. Their relationship transcends conventional romance, serving as a testament to the transformative power of empathy and understanding. Max's acceptance of Veronica, despite her demonic origins, highlights the importance of judging individuals based on their actions rather than their inherent nature. This theme resonates with contemporary discussions about tolerance and acceptance, reminding us that true goodness lies in the ability to see beyond superficial differences. Furthermore, Dark Angel, The Ascent, delves into the psychological aspects of horror, exploring the inner demons that plague humanity. The corrupt individuals Veronica targets are not merely external threats, but manifestations of the darkness that resides within us all. This introspective approach elevates the film beyond a simple monster movie, transforming it into a meditation on the human condition. The movie makes the viewer look inward. The film's Gothic aesthetic, while constrained by budget limitations, contributes to its eerie and atmospheric tone. The use of practical effects, such as prosthetics and makeup, creates a sense of realism that enhances the film's unsettling atmosphere. The shadowy cinematography and haunting score further immerse viewers in Veronica's dark and surreal world. The creative team made the most of what they had available. The film's exploration of redemption is another compelling aspect of its narrative. Veronica's journey from a rebellious demon to a self-appointed avenger is a testament to the transformative power of choice. She defies her infernal destiny, choosing to forge her own path and redefine her existence. This theme resonates with the universal desire for redemption and the belief in the possibility of change. Dark Angel, The Ascent, also serves as a reflection of the socio-cultural context in which it was produced. The 1990s were a time of increasing societal anxieties, marked by concerns about crime, corruption, and moral decay. The film's portrayal of a supernatural avenger who targets the wicked can be seen as a response to these anxieties, offering a cathartic release for viewers who felt disenfranchised by the system. The film's campy dialogue and exaggerated performances, while sometimes criticized, contribute to its unique charm. These elements, often associated with B-movie horror, create a sense of self-awareness that distinguishes the film from more mainstream productions. Dark Angel, The Ascent, embraces its low-budget origins, transforming them into a stylistic choice that adds to its overall appeal. The film does not try to hide what it is. Ultimately, Dark Angel, The Ascent, is a thought-provoking and underrated horror film that deserves a wider audience. Its exploration of moral ambiguity, justice, and redemption resonates with contemporary viewers, offering a unique perspective on the demon on Earth trope. The film's ability to humanize its protagonist, despite her demonic origins, is a testament to its narrative depth. The film's legacy extends beyond its cult following, influencing subsequent horror films that explore similar themes. Its impact can be seen in the increasing trend of portraying supernatural beings as complex characters with their own motivations and desires. The film challenged the traditional portrayal of demons as purely malevolent entities, paving the way for more nuanced and thought-provoking narratives. It showed that even a demon could be a protagonist.